Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome back to Top Bet Plays. My name is Moneyline Mila, and I am at Gas Station Studios with my co-hosts,
Lucky Larry.
Sportsbook B, the best that ever did it and got away with it.
And Dino Dollar sitting in Dino's corner.
He's back in the corner.
With the dunce cap.
Dino's corner.
I finally lost, but listen, I get some emails, man. They say, man, we like when you lose because we go big the next day because you never lose
Those
2
guys
days in
are
a row.
haters if they like when you lose. We never want to like when we lose.
Haters.
Because they double up the next day.
Well, I mean, sounds good.
So
But
that's
the
betting
hate
with the
is
big
real.
bucks.
I liked your plays.
I like
except
to
for-
win. I like to win every day.
I liked your plays, except I didn't like the fact that you told me about it the day before.
Yep.
That was the only thing that I didn't like about it. And see, I used to be that way, and then you don't know what's going on. You guys told me that, what's the guy, Adams, wasn't playing. Mm-hmm. And then my
he
Don
played.
Best, he rang.
And then the line went up then.
He said, "Hey, what's happening, nigga? I'm playing tonight, baby. I'm playing tonight, Playboy. Go put the money on put it on the first half, Larry. Put it on the first half."
You did.
But what I'm saying is that's why I wait, because you don't know the scenarios, and to rack your brain all night behooves me. And I'm just giving you guys this because of the 30 years of fucking sports betting that I've done. I've learned to shut my brain off, you know, when that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Overnight, yeah.
Well, Dino,
But the Raiders, the Raiders,
Congratulations,
did
the
their thing
Raiders.
tonight.
The Raiders
They won
they kicked their ass,
63-21.
man.
Lucky Larry hit the second half on the
crazy-
Raiders game. This was crazy. We still in the playoff hype. And I just got to let you know, it's nation, baby. It's nation.
Get that out of here.
Ain't the Cowboys.
And listen, this game was,
Couldn't be.
to me, this was a game where, you know, I sat back and listened. You guys talked about how Devontae Adams said that, you know, this was embarrassing that people paid their money to see the Raiders that day. And I thought to myself, damn, he's like slapping the defense in the face, because the defense did their fucking job last week when they only gave up 3 points. The offense didn't do their fucking job.
Right.
What he
Right.
should have said was, hey, man, I feel bad that the offense didn't come out here, not as a whole team, because the team did well. They didn't do well. So you knew tonight. That's why I said I saw the number. It was -3. It was 2.5 for the first half. It's like, yo, they're telling you the Raiders are going to come out, and you knew the over was -150 in the first fucking quarter. You knew what that number was going to be. You knew there was going to be some scoring. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm kind of pissed at myself because I didn't bet the Raiders on my Westgate, and that was a play. They were only -2.5. So I'm pissed at myself for that.
Is that shocking in
Nation.
your ranking
No,
for your
no.
contest?
No, it's just it could have been a win for me early, and I like that game. So now I got to go through this week.
And Dino, did you say this was the most points the
Ever.
Raider Nation had ever scored?
Yep. In the history of the Raiders, man.
Wow. Well,
And defense, they got, 3 turnovers and then 3 touchdowns on those 3 turnovers in the first half.
That's how you capitalize off of turnovers. That's
it.
what you're supposed to do.
well, that's a good way to start our show, Vegas Pride. The Raiders did what they were supposed to do and exceeded expectations. So with that being said, we're just going to roll right into what we have for the week.
Hold on. Ain't no damn Vegas Pride. Vegas, we won some money on them some bitches. That was about,
Hey,
give a
hey,
fuck
hey.
about the Raiders.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Hey, it's still the home team, Allegiant Stadium, Raider Nation.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
I'm rocking with it. You know what
You
I'm
feel
talking
me? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, listen. I'm trying to
Yeah.
give you the mindset. Fuck the Raiders.
Yeah,
don't
you
fuck
They
heard
win
it.
some money. They
about.
win some money.
Don't fuck the Raiders. Fuck with the Raiders. They just got us paid.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Nation.
Okay, anyway. So we're going to line you guys up. We have some good information over the weekend, and we're going to start with our NBA games. We have the Pistons at the 76ers.
We got the Pistons at the 76ers. Oh, my God. This is supposed to be just a total smashing of the Pistons. 76ers giving them 16 points, and the over is 230. How they going to get that 230, Larry? How many points the Pistons going to score? They got about 100. They probably got about 94 up in them. You feel me?
No, listen, I feel you. You saying the Pistons ain't going to get... No, I think the Pistons will run up and down with them. It'll be a scrimmage game. I think it'll be a scrimmage game. I don't know about the total, but I could see this score being like 101 to like 147 again. You know what I'm saying? It could be one of those, B, for sure. You feel me?
Because they barely averaging over a hundo. So, I don't see a lot going on for the Pistons.
76ers are going
But
to run and gun in this game.
the 76ers could be up 20 in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left, and they could just not play no more, and they could cover on some backdoor shit. So you got to watch the backdoor. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to smell a rat before you smell a rat.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
And I'm going to pause.
Focus.
I'm going to pause.
Jedi mind tricks.
I'm going to pause on watching the back door, too. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I wasn't going to let you slide on that one tonight. I've been letting you slide a couple. I got you tonight, though. Pause.
Oh, yeah. I got y'all.
well, you said
You
it.
and Dino Dollars. You can even get some too, Moneyline.
Okay, well, the next game we have is the Pacers at the Wizards.
Woo! Ooh, this is going to be a game. Now this game could get that 157,
Ooh,
158.
258.
258, I'm sorry. This game could definitely get that because the Pacers are going to run a gun. The Wizards do nothing but shoot threes. So all they do is shoot threes. So all they do. So if they just make, 18 out of the 20, they got a chance to get in this because the Pacers are definitely going to try to run this team all night long. You know what I'm saying? And the Pacers are coming off some controversy. They got a little swag about them. They took the ball from old boy, Pause. They took it from him. You know what I'm saying? Gave him a duplicate ball. So they're letting you know we here to stay.
That
know
means
what I'm
they're
saying?
here to stay or they're being bullies.
They ain't playing fair. No, they ain't no bullies. You ain't no bully when the nigga didn't score 64 on you now. They ain't no motherfucking bully by far.
Well, then why didn't they give Giannis back the ball?
Because they're haters. They have jealousy in their heart. Envy.
listen,
He hit him for 64.
I like what they did. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? That's our
Why?
ball.
What did Akatempo do?
Because they said the other kid. They
Made
said
his first point.
So another kid made his first point in the NBA.
Yeah, so if he wanted the ball, he should have sent his guy out there to get it right
Well, he
away.
did give it to him at first. The security for the Bucks got the ball
Oh,
first.
then the guy grabbed it.
The other guy grabbed it. Whatever happened. So that's what it is.
That's
so
childish.
listen, I don't know. I think that's some gangster shit. They went and punched the bully in the mouth. Said, give me my shit. You know what I'm saying? Gave him a duplicate ball. He said, I know it ain't the same ball. But this is just fuel and motivation for these guys. So I like this game. Listen, I like this game second half, see how it goes, see if that total is going to, keep rising to the top. It could definitely get over here, B. I don't know. What do you think about it?
260? But the Wizards have scored in their last two home games, 122 and 126. And on the road, Pacers, 126, 131, 128. So they could get there. But if they get there, that means the Pacers got to smash them by about 10, 15 points. And so if they're going to get there, it's looking like it would have to be Pacer and over.
138 to 125. That's my prediction.
That's definitely possible because the Wizards they run and gun into the fourth quarter. That's when they discombobulate. That's when their machine shut down.
Definitely. I like this next matchup. Who's the next matchup? I like
The
this.
Magic at the
You
Celtics.
got anything on that game, Bino?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Well, the next one, Larry, is the Magic at the Celtics.
I like this game.
Why?
It's a good matchup. The Magic are playing really well. They had a day off, rest. The Celtics are coming in. They're going to be playing on a back-to-back night. And, a lot of times these teams, good championship teams get up for these type of games right here because they know that this is what really makes the season. And, good game. It's 5.5. You guys know I like the fives. So it just depends. I want to see how it moves late. Boston's been playing really well. They looked really good tonight, last night in their game. And the Magic have just been playing. Magic one of the best covering teams in the league. Yeah. They're young, they're vibrant, they're going. And it's going to be a really interesting game.
I think the game may have went to 6.5. I'm not exactly sure. But I do know that Boston have won the last 4 games at home, only losing 1 on the road to the Pacers, which, go figure. And the Magic, their last 2 road games, they lost by 10 points and they lost by 28 points. So I don't know what the Magic are doing on the road. They're solid at home, but I don't know what's going on with the Magic on the road. I have this mapped out as a good game, in the first game where they did play in Orlando. The Magic won 113-96.
Nice.
So it's a get-back game for the
17
Celtics.
points they got him by.
So the Celtics are going to want to blow them out tonight. They're gonna be up for this game because they lost to them already, and then they at home, so they want to give them that same loss. You know, they want to even the score. So I should say. So I think that's what's on Boston Celtics' attitude tonight for this game. So tap in for the play because I got to play, man.
Championship teams usually do pretty well when they're doing that. So, I mean, I'm sorry. Championship teams usually get these back-to-back wins.
Yeah.
You know,
If you can't, you're not a championship team.
right. Fact.
So the next game, and I was waiting to talk to you guys about this. The Lakers and the Spurs.
Again, they're playing.
They have another game. But I don't know if you guys have been watching like little sidebar news articles about LeBron James. Have you guys seen any of that?
Far as what?
Standing for the flag?
No. So there was something today where he was photographed playing or gambling in Las Vegas with an unidentified woman. So, and then I mentioned a few days ago how they had claimed that his wife, they put something on her for enhancement drugs. They're slowly building a case, or they're starting to slander LeBron James because I think he's bigger than they want him to be.
I don't know anything about that. I haven't heard anything about that.
I'll send it to you guys.
If you're saying that, then that would.
Are they saying HGH is what's keeping them going?
I don't know because I'm not looking into it, but there's a smear campaign and it's little by little against LeBron James
because he is 38.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm sending it to you guys now so you can check it out. But just start watching what happens. There's going to be more and more little things about him.
Has anyone else averaged 25 at 38? Is this? I know this is abnormal in the league, but who else as old age averaged that? Maybe not even Michael Jordan, huh? His last season, did he average around 20-something, 21, 19 for the Wizards?
I would just keep
so
on.
We got to look into it.
Yeah.
Well, I see that they have some stuff on here that says that it's a federal PED investigation. I just think LeBron is too clean to do something dumb like that. I mean, he's not going to have it sent to his wife and put his wife in danger. I just don't believe that. And if they listen, we all know that these stories they get out there and they're for the mainstream to pick up and go crazy with, right? Mm-hmm. We all know he's playing well. I think if there's something to it, they would have picked it up already. And as far as being an unidentified
what does that have to do? They don't know who that lady is. That could be his masseuse, anything.
Yeah, just because we don't know doesn't mean that
No,
is.
so the reason I brought that up, the two stories, is because they're slowly building a campaign against the quality of who this man is.
Yeah.
And I think it's because he's bigger than the NBA.
Yeah, well,
based on the things that he's been doing recently
I wouldn't say
at his
he's bigger
age.
than the NBA. I think he's the main star right now, and he's still there. I wouldn't say he's bigger than the NBA.
Yeah, they can't smear him, and black men don't cheat, so he good, you know. I don't know if he took a little HG his age. You know, I'm talking about Brown and Brown on the Lizzo, though, Rizzo, but
listen, they're going to do that. They're going to try to do it, get him out of there. That's a way to get him out of there, too, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, why are y'all trying to push the homie out?
You know, he's talked about being a owner of an NBA team, so that could be something that's going on, too.
Well, it's going to be a game tomorrow. Spurs have lost I don't know how many in a row. They ain't looking too good. They one of them down below teams, 3-20. So we'll see if this affects LeBron tonight. We'll see if this affects LeBron, and we'll have probably a play on this later. See what's going on. The rookies against the vets.
Now, before we roll into our next game, we're going to take a quick break, get a couple dollars. We'll be back with more information.
Buenas noches.
Welcome back, everyone, and we're going to roll right into our college basketball game. This Friday, it's UConn at Gonzaga, and B is excited about it.
Yeah, because this is a good game here. Good game, man. A good game. We got 9-1 UConn versus 8-2 Gonzaga. The battle of the big dogs. The spread is and UConn is giving up 5.5 because UConn right now ain't taking no shit. But then, you can't never underestimate them boys at Gonzaga because they well coached. Them boys is well coached over there at Gonzaga because they don't have the recruits that everybody else got. I'm going to tell you that. You know what I'm talking about? And UConn, 4-5 in the last 5. Gonzaga, 4-5 in the last 5. This is going to be a good matchup. There's a lot of value in this game. The over is sitting at like 150, which isn't that hard to do. You know what I'm saying? 5.5. That's that number. Lucky Larry, 5.5. Giving up 5.5 on the road, laying 5.5. I smell a rat.
I don't have nothing for college basketball. Like I said, I'm gonna focus strictly on the NFL this week. Because I got the contest. I want to get the subscribers some wins, but I want to win this contest. So I'm gonna focus strictly. I will not be looking at any basketball from tomorrow. I bet tonight's game's NBA, but I'll be going. Because we got NFL on Sunday, so I'm gonna focus on that. Yeah. So that's all. The college is all you, B. It's all you, man.
Well, speaking of that, do you have any college football picks that you're looking at this weekend?
Oh yeah, Me and Dino Dollars was actually looking at the college football game, the bowl game this weekend between UCLA and Boise State.
Yeah, the reason why I like that game. A lot of people really that don't sports bet or follow sports, a lot of the college athletes, they're transferring out of their schools. So a lot of these players that played all season won't be there for these final games of these. I call them the undercard games. Not Alabama or Texas. Those quarterbacks, those receivers will be there. But this UCLA, Boise State, some teams are missing a lot of players in that game, so we can take advantage of that on the bet.
And what's the total in that game? Do you know?
I didn't get the total because I'm not focusing on the total, but I know UCLA is -3.
It's 48. UCLA, they haven't been playing good to end the season. Boise State ended with a high. They beat our home UNLV Running Rebels 44-20. So they're riding a high right now. So that's why it's only -1 UCLA with Chip Kelly. But we'll see how it goes.
We'll have that for Saturday on the Patreon.
Dino Dollars, my man Dino Dollars, that has something on that. I'm probably gonna step out of that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna step away, 2 step back, but Dino Dollars gonna have something. So check in with him. That's Saturday, right, Dino?
Yep.
Saturday's game. Yeah, UCLA, Boise State.
All right, and this is my favorite day of the week when we get to talk about what's lined up for football. NFL Sunday is coming. They have a couple games on Saturday. I know we didn't bring those up, or that's not for us to talk about, but there's 3 games on Saturday, which is a lot for Saturday. But the first game we have on our roster, we have the Lions at the Broncos at Lions.
Yeah, we have that one. That's Saturday.
That's a Saturday game?
Yeah, that's Saturday at 5:15. We have Broncos and the Lions. The Broncos are trying to inch their way into that playoff race. They're trying to make a move, but the Detroit is looking good. They standing tall. They've won 3 of the last 5. Broncos won 4 of the last 5. Detroit is 9-4. That -4.5 is real close to a 5 to me. So I might smell a rat here. And Russell Westbrook, to me, is playing a little bit better than Jared Goff. Russell Wilson, excuse me. I was formerly calling him Sierra's baby mama, but he earned the respect back. So now I'm calling him Russell Wilson. You feel me? The boy Russ. And Russ we trust. You know what I'm talking about? So he's playing better than Jared Goff. They lining up on Saturday. That Denver defense is sick. We're going to see what's going on, man, in Detroit on the Dome. On that turf, we're going to see what's going on, man. That's all I got for that game, Sportsbook B.
So it's going to be a great game. And, Denver's played really, really well. Detroit they got some issues right now. They got to win this game. This is a must-win for them. They have a chance to do something, get to the playoffs, have a good seed in the playoffs. And I don't know, man. I just feel like I feel like Detroit may pull this game off. I'm not sure. The number kind of equates it that way, but I'm leaning probably towards Detroit on this game. Not sure yet. I'm going to wait and see how the number goes. It's the later game. I do like the 1 o'clock game, but as far as the 5 o'clock game, I'm going to wait and see how that number plays out.
Dino?
Yeah, I just saw Detroit is 4-0 at home, facing a team with a winning record. So that means they play good against good teams. That's a good stat.
That's a good stat.
Okay. Well, I mean, that sounds good, but we'll roll right into our next game. That's going to be the Jets at the Dolphins.
Jets at the Dolphins. We got the boy Zach Wilson back in the lineup, huh, y'all? Out there against Tua, that boy Mustard, Tyreek Hill. These dudes, the running back for the Dolphins has 16 touchdowns, y'all. Tyreek Hill has 12 touchdowns. Tua has 24 touchdowns. I don't know who's slowing this track team down, but they giving up double digits every week. You know what I'm saying? It is hard to bet against them because at any moment they can score. Then they playing defense. They got a defense out there that's partaking in this shit too, so it ain't just the offense. And the Jets, we know they're not looking that good. Well, we know the Jets got a little bit of defense. You know, they keep scores low. But, you know, the Dolphins like to light the board up. So this is going to be a battle of good offense versus good defense. And I will be playing this game definitely for sure because there's some things that I can see in this game that everybody else probably can't. So I got to.
Will they be able to see that on the Patreon?
They'll be able to see it on the Patreon. They will be able to see it on the Patreon.
So make sure you guys check our Patreon to see what B has for the Jets at Dolphins game. Larry, you got anything for this game?
Pass on this game. There's nothing that intrigues me about this game at all.
Okay. Well, with that being said, we have the Texans at the Titans, and this should be a good matchup.
You don't like them points.
Yeah, I don't like nothing like that. Because the Jets, you don't know what you're getting with the Jets. You don't know which team is going to come play. The Dolphins, you know,
are they the Jets or the paper planes?
Yeah, last week you saw them blow a lead with whatever 4 or 5 minutes to go. They were dancing. They were believing the hype. So, and I don't know. I don't like teams like that. They're not for real. I mean, they blow the weak teams out, and then they play some real opponents. They don't do shit. So, listen. And then now we're coming into this Tennessee-Houston game. You know, just because Tennessee beat the fucking Dolphins, I don't know when the fuck they become a 3-point favorite. I had this game the other way. I had Houston minus 1.5 on this game. So I'm definitely leaning towards Houston on this game. I don't know why they made them not opening up. I mean, you came back and you beat the Dolphins, but Tennessee's been trash all year to me. Can't get it done. I hate teams that just run all day. They don't score a lot. I mean, it seems like they score on fluke plays the way when I bet them. It's just always when you bet the Dolphins, you know they can score on any play. And with Tennessee, man, you are hoping and praying one day you get on the
right.
roll so you can have feeling of summer to meet when it's cold. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just don't know what you're getting with Tennessee. So I don't know. I think the young gunner's going to come back in Houston and play well.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of this. I'm gonna stay out of this game with Houston and Tennessee. I don't see a lot of value in this. They have at 1.5. The over and under is 37.5. It's really not a lot of value to me, so I'm gonna back away from this. This is a toilet bowl, and I can smell it from here. So I'm gonna stay far away from it.
Yikes! Well, how far are you gonna stay away from the Ravens at the Jags?
Oh, I'm all at the Ravens and the Jags. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, pull me up to the sideline. Put me in the game, coach. You know what I'm saying? Because they got my boy LJ out there, Lamar Jackson doing what he do every week, playing his heart out. You know what I'm saying? And the Jaguars are – I just don't know. The Jaguars are 8-5, no doubt, but it ain't like they're consistent 8-5. You don't know what you're going to get with them. Is Trevor Lawrence, does he has a high ankle sprain or not? Is he going – can he get it done? What's going on? They trying to feed Travis Etienne. I don't know what's going on over there, man. I can't really rely on them. I know the Ravens every week are going to come and play and try to knock your head off, and they want to score every time they get the ball. And I know they're trying to get home field advantage for the playoffs, so they're not letting no games slide. So it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be an interesting matchup this week with Ravens and Jaguars.
Raiders and Jaguars. What'd you say?
Ravens. The Ravens and Jaguars.
Yeah, that's a tough game. I mean, looks kind of easy, huh? Baltimore's been balling out. Had a tough game last week. They go on the road. Jacksonville, I don't know who's playing in that game. Let's see. I mean, everybody's there as far as I know. Let me see. The quarterback? No, so I don't know. So it'll be a good game. I don't know. I lean towards Jacksonville if they have all their players, but because they're at home. But I don't know. I can see this game, same thing. I never know what I'm getting with those two teams.
Yeah,
they're not comfortable for me.
The janky 3.5.
I'd rather bet the Bears than to bet either one of these two teams, to be honest with you.
Dino?
No, I haven't researched it yet. So it's but the home team, I'm kind of leaning to the home team in that game. I think they're at home. I think they're 4-0 at home when they're underdogs. So they like playing as an underdog.
That's the get back game too. Mm-hmm. That's the get back game. You can see what's going on in the day. If everyone's getting their ass kicked throughout the day, what do? They wait for the 5 o'clock game and they try to get it back, right? So
that's why they added the Sunday night game.
Yeah.
The sports books added it for all the people that lose. They didn't want the players waiting until Monday to get their money back, so they added a Sunday night game.
Yeah, or for them to take more money.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So yeah, they're different kind of weird game. Go ahead. I'm good. These are good games.
Okay. Well, then the last game we have, or the last game that we're going to talk about tonight, is the Eagles at the Seahawks. This is the Monday night game. This should be a good game.
This should be a good game as Seahawks came off half decent game against the Niners. I think the Eagles look to bounce back in this game. Obviously, they want home field advantage. Who doesn't want home field advantage? Jalen Hurts should have a better game than last week.
Yeah.
The team all around should have a better game. They're giving up 4 on the road. And once again, that's that janky 3-4. And Seattle is probably feeling like they could win. They're like, we kind of hung in there with San Francisco. We hung in there with Dallas.
Well, it was a different quarterback when they played San Francisco. So I think that Geno actually hurts Seattle. I think their backup quarterback that came in actually is a better quarterback.
Why do you say that?
Look how good they played against the 49ers. His high completion rate, his yards. Geno Smith gets in there, man. He just can't throw the ball.
And I've noticed the Eagles have back-to-back losses to the good teams, the Cowboys.
So who's playing that
Niners.
game? I don't think they told us who's playing it. Is Geno playing or?
I'm not sure if
correct.
Who's
so we don't know
playing.
yet.
But I know the Eagles have lost 2 games to the 2 good teams, so it seems like they can't get up for those good teams. But
correct.
Maybe
they look terrible against Dallas.
Maybe they'll smash the Seahawks because that's what they do: beat up on the lesser teams, and when they play the good teams, they don't do too good. So there'll be a bet there, so you can tap in for that play. There'll be a play there. There'll be a play there.
Larry, what you thinking?
It's a tough fucking game. Philadelphia's coming all the way across the country, from coast to coast. They have them at 3 right now, minus 115. So it looks like it's heading to 3.5. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting game. I think, the Philadelphia definitely has to win this game. This is a must-win for Philadelphia. I can see a play for this for me. Must-win game. The Seahawks are playing good. They always play good at home. The 12th man could be the factor. I know you say Geno, but listen, Geno Smith has been a warrior for them, and I think he deserves to have a shot to play in this game if he's okay.
Yeah, because it's not all on Geno, so
Yeah.
We'll see. 5-2 away Eagles, 4-2 at home Seahawks. May the best man win. Monday Night Football.
I didn't know there's a lot of 3 and 3.5 point games this week. You notice that?
They love the janky 3. There's
a lot of 3.
Then it's a push number. If it comes, it's 3 is a bad number.
Correct. There's just a couple games. Let's see. You got Philadelphia and Seattle 3, Baltimore 3.5, Dallas is a dog at 2, so that's a low one. You got one big game. You got Arizona
Atlanta,
and the 49ers 3. At 12. That's a lot
Atlanta 3, Titans 3.
Arizona's not been playing that bad. That's a big number for
Packers
that.
3, Browns 3.
Exactly. Look how many threes there are this week.
Well, who's
Bengals 3.
Arizona's not a 3.
No, I'm saying that's a 12, but they've been playing good.
Yeah.
That's a little bit high number for that game right there.
49ers is taking care of business.
But there's a lot of threes this week. That's where the true handicapping comes in.
And a lot of 10
when
and
someone
3.
could pick the win of a 3 game. Anybody could pick the money line of a -12 game.
And a lot of 10 and 3 teams that is looking to get home for the advantage too. This is an important week for a lot of 10 and 3 teams in the NFL.
This is where you see like the fraud handicappers giving out teasers all week because they can't handicap a 3.
Money
so they
lines.
They'll go and give the teaser where it's +10, +10, +10.
Well, we
cover their asses.
We're giving you straight plus or minus. We ain't doing all that. We're not giving you money line on a team minus laying 8 points, and we're giving you the money line on the minus
We'll give it
430.
to you on a -3, but not a fucking 8 or 9.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Absolutely. And no teasers. No 3-team teasers. When you pay money, teaser could be a free bet. You
Yeah.
give a teaser free.
Yeah.
But you pay for a bet. You should not be getting a teaser.
So there's a game I do want to talk about, and I think you guys skipped over it. This is just my game that I think is a very, very interesting game because you have two teams, again, that must win. One really, really must win in the AFC, and that's the Buffalo Bills at home versus the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
That's going to be a good game to watch.
That's going to be a great fucking game to watch. And looks like Buffalo opened up as a 1.5, 2-point favorite. And listen, I mean, I just think Buffalo has to win this game. This is it for them. They don't win this game. This playoff picture looks very, very bleak.
And the weather is going to be a factor, I think.
Cowboys
They
are pretty
play in
much
the
there.
dome, so they play in that 80-degree, 70, 80-degree
Well, I'm
weather.
going to tell you like I told you earlier this season about Buffalo. They're hot garbage. Trash box. Like my man Bubba Dub say, trash.
I don't know. I think this is going to be.
Hey.
I think this is going to be the game of the day. This is my thing.
No, can't
and
get
Mila's
right.
sitting up here.
Can't get
so
right.
high.
Princey. And I'm not going to say nothing.
I just don't have
'cause
anything to say about
You
them.
don't got nothing to say?
No, because we got to see what the weather's going to do.
Yeah,
how they're going to react to the weather.
See, you learning, my dog. I
Going
would
to be
doubt you
36 degrees in New York.
Let me give you a shoulder dap.
Yeah.
Outdoor.
Let me shoulder dap. Let me shoulder
Nah,
dap.
you try to play us again.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a game I want to watch, but I
The
would
Cowboys are playing for something now. Y'all won home field advantage throughout the playoffs, so y'all playing for something. So they going to go for it.
Listen,
But I'm going to tell you the Bills are trash.
best game of the day. Remember, I told you that, and I know who I like on this game. Going to take
I'm
this
not
game.
co-signing that.
You know what I'm saying? That's the best game of the day. I'm telling you. You can't tell me a better game. You got New England at what's the name? I mean,
Ravens, Jaguars.
I mean, who is the quarterback playing for the Jaguars? Was he out?
Yeah, no, he's in.
That
So
could be
they
a good
put
game.
Obo on the bench?
That could be a good game. I will tell you that. But there's no prominent game more than listen. Baltimore's in, right?
Yeah. They're
Jaguars
pissing
is on the fence, but
They're playing. Baltimore's playing for home field.
Yeah.
right. So what's Jaguars playing for? They're in too, right? Pretty much, they're in.
They're 8-5. I'm not sure.
They
if
might
got
be
a shot.
borderline. They may be
Borderline.
They got a good
borderline.
shot. Good shot.
But we know the Cowboys are in, but we know the Buffalo Bills. We know Buffalo can win this whole fucking thing. Don't let them fool you. I know you said they're trash. Buffalo could win this whole thing.
It ain't their season.
They could get hot.
Nah.
They could get hot, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all now.
It's over.
I'm telling y'all. I told y'all about
Call
that.
it Saran. It's a wrap.
All right. Buffalo can get in that playoff. Buffalo can go in any weather you want them to go
And lose.
and win and pull out a win. I'm telling you.
That might be a steak dinner bet right there between you.
Hey, it might
Don't
be.
worry about it because you're
He
going to
said
owe
don't
me
worry
a steak
about it.
dinner.
No, you got one more win.
I'm
Yeah.
going to get the one more
Nope.
game.
It ain't happening.
Nation.
It ain't
What
happening.
happened tonight was, just so you know, and I thought about this while I was watching the game, all that game did tonight was build confidence. And
Yeah.
they're saying that there were some reports that they wanted to bring the one coach back that was with the Raiders last year. He should have, and then, the team has stepped up and said, nah, we want this guy.
Antonio Pierce.
So what they're going to do is they're going to show, hey, we're
Yeah.
not out of this.
Right.
And you're going to owe me dinner. I'm going to get a big fat ass lobster tail from the charcoal
And it's
room.
going to be market value,
And I'm
Dino.
going to fucking dip it in butter,
Listen,
baby.
Back in the 80s, there was a commentator, ABC Sports used to commentate with Howard Cosell. And when the game was about over, he'd sing a song. Turn out the lights, the party's over. Remember that guy?
Yeah, I
that's the
remember him.
Raiders, man.
What was
his
Turn
name?
out
You
the
remember his name?
lights. Wasn't
That's too
Fran
old for my
Tarkenton.
times.
It was the other guy.
Yeah.
Dino, you're gonna owe him a lobster tail at market value at Golden Steer. That's just
Turn
gonna
out
cost you
the
$200.
lights, the party's over.
Nation.
Frank Gifford.
Frank Gifford, that's it.
That's who it was. Frank Gifford. See how old we are?
I know.
We letting y'all
Yeah.
know how old we are.
Here, I'm gonna play. If
Me-
you, this
me-
is how you know.
Mila was like, who the fuck is Frank
I'm gonna play
Gifford?
this.
I
I'm gonna
don't
play
know
this.
none of that.
People who sports bet, who watch sports, know the theme of this song.
It's not Rocky.
These are the bettors that
Does
are now in their
anybody know
80s.
this?
No.
Do you know this?
That was the week
Shazam don't
in
know
baseball with Mel Allen.
Oh, that was the
Every
week in
Sunday
baseball.
night. You'd watch this at 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock at night, and this is how you recap baseball for the week. When you heard that song, oh, that's music.
Dino is grooving. I'm dead.
That is music, man.
Music from Dino Dollars, ladies and gentlemen.
That's how you listen. We didn't
I
have
won't be downloading that playlist.
we didn't have ESPN back in the day.
This is how you get your
You
swag
had this.
back. When you lose two, when you go on a streak and then lose two in the same day, this is how you get your swag back. This is Dino Dollars.
That's like the Raiders. Remember? What was the Raiders? The autumn winds. That was the famous Raider. When you watch the Raider preview, they say the autumn winds.
I'll say real men wear black. That's
Man,
they need
you
to
don't
bring
remember
that
the
back.
autumn winds? You don't remember that?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Dino, I'm
man.
not 70.
Come on, man. The autumn winds, man. Do I have to play that for you guys?
No.
A real Raider knows the autumn winds.
Top Bet Plays. Come get your plays.
Yep.
This is pay to play, baby.
All right, guys. So that's gonna wrap up our show before Dino gives us another song we've
I'm
never
going
heard.
to.
He's looking for it. I'm trying to stop.
I was going to play the autumn
Gonna
winds,
cut
man.
Dino out.
No. So
Man,
guys,
play that shit in the what's the name. We got action. We got to go.
we hope you guys have a great weekend. We want to see you back here
gonna
on
sign off
Sunday.
with the autumn
Thank
wind.
you so much for choosing Top Bet Plays. Follow the Patreon. We're here to help you out.
What's up there?
It's lonely. It's real lonely. And it can get real lonely at the top. That's why I bring my friends along. You know, there's an old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Top Bet Plays.